spontaneous trip out. There's no one around and I'm quite late. I was going to go to a different lake. I was going to go and sleep by a lake, but it was about an hour and a half away and I left too late and it's already going dark. So I saved about half an hour to get there by coming here, which is where I was walking with Ben not long ago. There's a little train station here, it's really weird. So I think I might head up there to sleep. It looks a little bit ominous, the weather, but it should be alright. New coat as well. The last camp I did was quite popular, so there are loads of people around, but I don't think there's going to be many people around up here. Middle of nowhere. Although, there's a car there and a guy walking. Maybe we'll have company again, who knows. The jacket is sweltering. I would highly recommend. So there's the top. I think I'm going to bed down here on the flat bit. That way's east. So there should be some cracking sunrise shots, provided it's not this weather. But hopefully it'll look good. I've just got the tent set up. Oh, the light's come on. So tent's up. It took me into the dark, which is a bit annoying, but I've got the Trangia. So I'm going to cook a steak, which is in there somewhere. And then, yeah, should be nice. So that's cooking away nicely. Quite impressed with this little stove. Seems good. It's not bad, is it? The view's not bad. And the tent's not really level, which meant I was sliding over, but I did pitch it in the dark. And it's not the best pitch, as you can tell. But it was the dark. Got the time-lapse camera going. Yeah, not bad. I'm just going to get me hot chocolate on. I was nice and warm in the night. New sleeping bag. But I could feel the conduction of heat through this, because this really isn't very good for insulating against the ground. So I had this underneath my body, which is like an insulating little chopped down sleeping mat. So I had that underneath my body, but I think I'm going to have to look at something a little bit better, like a proper insulated inflatable one maybe. I don't know. I'll have a look. Clouds really come in. Leave no trace. And we're off. It took ages to pack away because I was sorting out my guy lines and stuff. I hadn't had them all on, so I was putting them all on. And then I packed my bag in a bit of a hurry, so I was like reorganising it a bit. I think I'm going to walk back to the car and see if I fancy a swim. And if I fancy a swim, I'll find somewhere for a swim. But I don't yet know where that will be. Nice to be out there. Yeah, so last night was alright. I slept quite well. Well, compared to last time, quite well. But I don't know if you can see, I just walked past one then. Horse cack. That scared me a lot. I was asleep. It was probably about 5 in the morning. And this horse just ran past. And it just scared the life out of me, like proper fight or flight waking up. It was scary, man. So, and I've got a cold now, so I don't know whether that was just because last night or whether I just had one before. But I seem to have the funny nose. Ah, they'll be the culprits. Horses. So I don't really know what the plan is, but I'm going to head down that way and potentially swim somewhere if I can find somewhere that looks okay. But I don't know. And I am freezing. Well, I'm not freezing, but it is freezing. So I will be if I swim. I apologise for all the sniffling as well. I'm having to walk really slowly down here because the grass is all really long and I can't see where my feet are going. And you could so easily just fall down something and dislocate your ankle. Or something like that. I don't know. I do wonder, how on earth does that slug end up there? Like, I don't know anything about slugs. I don't know how they breed or where they come from, or I don't know. But how does it manage to get there? I seem to have found a bit of a path, so this should make it a little bit easier, he says, whilst he falls over. I do apologise for the snivelling. Sniffling or snivelling? A tricky descent, but we're down. So this goes all the way back round to where the car was, if I keep following it up. And then it basically takes me in a big loop, but I might drop down to the water. That railway track there, I don't know if you can see that. That one. That also goes to where my car is, which I noticed last time. There was a big a little railway station there. That entire thing is just rubbish. More rubbish there, rubbish there, rubbish there, rubbish there. Why? Such a nice place. I'm sure it was lovely when they had a fire and cooked some dinner, but now it's not as lovely for everyone else, is it? I'm tempted to do one of these walks one day and just bring this bag but with nothing in it and just pick up everyone's shite. I can take it home, but I don't know how much I'd actually get in before. I'd probably rip my bag, wouldn't I? I don't know. I could pick up the small bits, like the things that aren't like metal and tins and stuff. So this looks a bit dodgy. Not dodgy, but just not ideal. And there's a guy setting up boats down there, and I feel like he might come and shout at me if I swim in it. But hopefully, I mean, it's quite a big reservoir, so hopefully there's like a river feeding it and maybe a big enough bit to swim in. I don't know. I'll have a look, but I'm not that fussed if I don't get to swim. Cool little, I don't know what it is. I was going to say boathouse, but I don't know where you'd put a boat. Ah, classic litter. 1931. Cool. Going back to that idea I had before, if I picked up everything I've seen around this lake, I would need at least 3 of these bags. Found the river. I might go further up to find somewhere a little bit deeper. I sound like I'm making excuses now, don't I? But I do want to swim. That's why I'm keeping this big coat on, so I'm boiling. Then it'll make me want to go in more. I haven't found anywhere for a swim, so it looks like I was just making excuses. I'm walking back up to the car now. It wasn't really worth doing that detour. I only did the detour so I could find somewhere to swim. I think that noise is the train. It'll be interesting to see how big it is, because the tracks are only small. Not that big, obviously, but they go. That's where the train will come along. And it goes right up to where my car is. But I'm going this way because I think it looks more fun. Just heard the train horn going again. I assume it's coming here, but don't know. I'm back to the car now anyway. So I'll take the drone up and have a look. That's what I seem to use it most for when I'm out walking, is just having a look where I am. I don't even do much filming. It is. So that was cool. That was the Brecon Mountain Railway at Todpantai Station. Apparently they come 3 times a day, stay for 2 minutes and then go back down, but everyone seems to just get back on the train, so it must just be more of an experience than a useful train. I was just having a quick look to see if there's anywhere else I can swim, so I might carry on down, not the way I came, the other way, and then hopefully there'll be something down there, but I don't know.
12 seconds later.
I found somewhere to swim, so stay tuned. I think I might go for a little dip in here. Between coming from the car and coming down here, I've forgotten my swimming trunks, so I'm in my boxers. Oh well, freezing. It's only 10 degrees outside of the water, so the water feels absolutely freezing. Well impressed with this new jacket. I thought it was like an early Christmas present from my parents. But I'm like long and thin, I think lanky is the term. But it goes right down to here, whereas all the other coats normally go to about here, which is just annoying. So yeah, well done Rab. Electron Pro, if anyone else is tall and skinny and fancies a jacket. There you go. Probably should head home now, so I'll leave it there. I've got an hour and 10 minutes to get home and get ready for a lecture in an hour and 15. No, an hour and 10. Back with 12 minutes to spare.